I'm getting used to people just showing up in my backyard.
I'm back like a bad penny.
Yeah,
I
but
keep
you
coming back.
But you always bring. Well, this is not a bad penny. This is a diamond.
No, I'm talking about myself.
Well,
A
diamond.
total diamond. Yeah. Well, I saw her walking down the road, and I said, "You know my friend Jill?" And she said, "Of course." Tell us about yourself. You live here.
I live on Entry Drive down the street, suffering with the same noise and destruction, missing the animals. But I wanted to bring up something that you mentioned before about planning and zoning, that they are following the regulations because they can. Well, if more information comes in that may be outside of those parameters of the written regulations, that give them information that would impact climate, community,
Yep.
humans,
Yep.
can they say, no, you can't build?
Gosh, that's a really good question, and for me, anyhow, I don't know if Jill, a really hard question to answer, because as I understand it, there are certain boundaries or parameters, I guess we should say, they can't cross.
Well, they can say no. So if you remember, the first time they voted on Coral Lakes, they denied it.
Right.
And so they did say no, because we did a lot of research and put a lot of work into making a case as to why this should not happen.
The presentation went back to history.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, remember, our friend Sergey, who was here, wanted to go through the history, and P&Z denied him that opportunity, which, by the way, I will say kind of irked me, because whenever they want to present a case for change, they'll start out by, it would be helpful if we knew the history of this project. So they do that, but when it was just strange to me that when we wanted to present the history of this land, because there were 3 or 4 other times that they tried to do this with less, almost half as many homes, but the chair of P&Z would not allow us to present that. So, but anyway, to answer your question, they denied it. But as we suspected, the developer came back and appealed. And then we were fortunate enough that we had a lot of people who were upset by that, who helped us out financially. We raised an appeal and then lost in the end. And it's time to get these ordinances righted so that the health and safety and welfare of the county is now taken care of.
So our mission now to join the group is to write letters, speak to your representatives,
Your council
Right,
member.
your
and
council members.
not let it go just for election time.
That's right. It has to be a constant, steady drumbeat.
Got it.
You gotta talk to them, you gotta write letters, emails, ask them questions, make clear your position. There is this thing called compelling public interest. And we don't hear much about that. What we hear about is privacy rights. And the state of Delaware is a very strong privacy rights state.
Property rights.
I'm sorry, thank you. Property rights, excuse me.
Privacy is important.
Privacy is important. Property is important, but I meant to say property rights. Property rights state.
You're clearly thinking about something else.
She's clearly not thinking. And one of the things we have to do is to raise up this notion, not just a notion, a real reality of a compelling public interest.
Yep.
Clean air, clean water, ability to get to your doctor when you need to.
Ability. Yeah, to have a doctor.
To have a doctor, to get to your doctor, to get an appointment with your doctor. And this is real. This affects our lives. This is a compelling public interest. And we do need to lift that up so that it has at least an equal status with property rights.
There you go.
Remind me, you had mentioned climate before, which is never part of the discussion with
Yeah.
any of this.
Yeah.
But it raises the question of evacuation when
Yeah.
our great
Oh.
storm will arrive,
Right.
which isn't really a consideration at all.
It isn't, and is Yule's video still up on?
Yes, Yule's video is still up.
And what you will see, quite compellingly, is that if we get when we get the big storm, we're kind of stuck. We're stuck.
Let's just hope they all don't leave at the same time.
Right. So, yeah. So get your floaties out because it's.
I'm leaving that alone. I don't know where that was going. Privacy rights.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for coming to talk with us.
You're welcome. Thank you for doing
Get
this.
out there and fight.